childhood. So now I thought I'd go to the next part, which would be meeting Nonna over there on the right, and talking about the war a little bit.
The war.
Well, we want to talk about Nonna first,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about the war. Okay? So you grew up with Papa in your street?
Yeah.
Yeah? How
Yeah.
far were you?
Oh, you know, la casa mea, doște la casa de Papa.
So it was about,
Just down the street.
yeah, down the street. It was about, I don't know,
Eh? I don't know.
500 metres, something like that.
More, I think more.
Anyway,
Less than a kilometer.
less than a kilometre, yeah,
Eh.
definitely. Okay. So when did you play together when you were little? Or did you, not play,
No,
but did you
no.
know each other well when you were little?
No.
So when did you actually get to know him?
I know him all the time, but this aveva 17 anni, you know.
You were 17 years old when what?
Ma lui dopo ha vinto the war.
Dad?
The war, ha fatto soldato.
Oh yeah, Dad went to be a soldier,
Yeah.
not a soldier, what do they call it?
Like the
The army, the
Yeah.
reserve.
yeah, it's
Wasn't it?
compulsory army that they used to do in Italy, which is basically like the army reserve, whatever it is.
Perché io non ci stavo niente.
Yeah.
Dopo ero soldato.
So after he finished that, he came back, and that's, how did you know, how did things happen between you and Dad?
Oh, nothing happened.
Did you know he was interested
You
in
know-
marrying you?
Yes, I know.
And how did you know that?
Because him tell me.
Oh, okay. So he told you when you were young.
Yeah, no, young.
After a soldier, after he did his
He
soldier.
knows him, he knows I have the other one, you know, because we never press.
Oh, you had other boys that were after you. Yeah.
Che l'altro è due. E allora dopo ha avuto pure questo. Pure lui, you know.
So Dad found out that there was two other
E
young
lui
boys.
dopo si aveva antenne, diceva i due litigano e il terzo oda. Le due che litigano. E lui se le udeva, you know.
Okay, so Dad knew there was two people very interested in you, but he was also interested in you, and he was happy to make them kind of argue between them. He didn't let them know that he was interested? Did the
Yeah.
other men know that his dad was interested in you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And so the other men that were interested in you, how did you know that they were interested in you? Did your brothers know about it? Did they come and talk to your father?
Yeah. The other, lui li sapeva pure le fratelli, non mio padre.
Oh, so your brothers knew who was interested and who wasn't.
Lui teneva una campagna e io dovevo andare, passava là anche la bicicletta e andava a racamare, you know.
Hang on. You used to go past Dad's vineyard and used to go where to do embroidery?
Yeah.
Who taught you embroidery? Who taught you how to do
Una
embroidery?
signora che essa lo sapeva fare e mi imparava.
And she was near Dad's house?
No, la casa sua andava.
Oh, at Dad's house? Oh, okay. So you had to go there to learn the embroidery?
Yeah.
And that's how you got a bit more familiar with the family?
Passava là, you know, lui che lavorava là e aveva la campagna.
So Dad worked in the vineyard near, so he'd see you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because Dad's got the older brother, Jovan. Dad's older brother, Jovan. Was he interested in you as well? Or did he already have...
Giovanna?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really.
No?
No. When papà era qua in Australia e allora mamma mi ha scritto e mi ha detto, dice, prima dice vatti a imparare a cucire i pantaloni al fratello, a Giovanni, lui era esatto. E così quando vieni qua ti trovi un lavoro per...
Okay, so Dad was saying that when...
Not Dad, Alfredo, lui.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, your
He
dad.
told you to go learn how to
Yes.
sew pants or
Yes.
sew suits, whatever,
Yes.
with Jovan, his brother, so that when you came here to Australia, you'd be able to sew.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
a job.
Yeah, not a shop, yeah, a shop.
As a job. For a job.
Yeah, the job, that's right. Ma, anyway, dopo, aspetta.
So you went and learned to sew with
Io
Jovan?
sono stata, poi Giustina stava pure là a barare perché lui era sempre delicata stato, you know, e allora stava a fare barare l'usato.
Oh, so Justine used to come with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And, ma lui, 8 mesi sono stati là, prima che sono partita dall'Australia. 8 mesi sono stati in Giovanni. Lui li tagliava, lui, i pantaloni. Ma io te li mettevo, te li cucevo, tutte le cose.
Okay, so you worked for 8.5 months with Jovan,
Yes.
learning how to sew.
Yeah.
He'd cut the patterns and you'd sew them together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. E li sapeva fare, no? Te cuceva il pantalone, everything.
Yeah.
Senza tagliarlo, lui li tagliava e io li facevo.
Okay.
You know?
So,
E allora un giorno mi ha detto lui, dice, se sapeva che era così intelligente, dice, non ti facevi l'Australia.
Oh, there you go. So
That's it.
Dad's brother, who Mum learnt how to sew with, after he realised that she was quite clever sewing, said, if I knew you were this clever, I wouldn't let you go to Australia. So in other words, he would have tried to
Non mi
go
facevi
for...
l'Australia, bullshit.
So he would have gone for Nonna as well then. Okay. Well, that didn't happen.
Too late.
Anyway, so Dad...
Ma è troppo tardi.
Yeah. So Dad, how did he tell you he wanted to marry you? Dad, how did he tell you he wanted to marry you?
Terrible.
How?
Ne voleva che io veniva qua all'Australia, no. 7 figli eravamo, nessuno è uscito fuori.
But hang on a minute, I'm talking about Papa.
Eh.
How did he ask you to marry him?
E una sera domani mattina dovevo partire all'Australia e stasera, prima usava a salutare tutta la contratta, tutta lo stretto. E casa per casa sei goodbye, E che la sera era il mese di ottobre, stavamo a fare l'uvina. E così lui è venuto a casa per salutarci a tutti quanti, E allora lui ha detto a mio padre, no a lui, a mio padre, ci ha detto, I want your daughter. Mio padre ci è rimasto male, non male, surprise. Ha detto, tu vuoi mia figlia? Ci ha detto, e tu domani devi partire all'Australia, ci ha detto.
Okay, so Dad had to leave the very next day to come to Australia.
No, that night, yeah.
The next day to leave for Australia.
Yeah.
And he came the night before to see your father.
Yes.
And say that he wanted you to
Marry
be his
me.
wife.
Yeah, he wants me.
And that was the same night that he was walking around the town saying goodbye to everyone. because he had to leave the next day, and he came and said goodbye to your family, but said he wanted to marry you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then mio padre ci ha detto, guarda, tu vai all'Australia, dice. E dopo lui ci ha detto, I come back 2-3 years ago, and then I come back in Italy. And mio padre ci ha detto, dice, if you come back, if my daughter still here, I give, I let you do what you want. And otherwise, that's all right. Ma lui non voleva che io veniva qua. Oh my God.
So your father didn't want you to leave Italy.
Yeah.
Dad didn't tell you, Dad didn't tell him that he was actually going to bring you to Australia.
No, because lui ci ha detto che tornava all'Italia.
Yeah, he said he was going to go back to Italy, so that wasn't being honest.
2-3 years I come back to Italy.
But he didn't do that, did he?
No.
No, he wanted you to come to Australia. So he asked for your hand in marriage, went to Australia, and then in 2-3 years' time, what happened?
Quando è venuto papà qua.
Yeah, he came here. So he stayed here and worked in Australia.
Loro non sapevano che a me he write a letter.
So Dad was writing letters to you?
Yeah. Not to me. No, to me, but they give it to my mother-in-law. They send it alla casa della mamma, e la mamma mi teneva a me le lettere. Perché la famiglia non sapeva nessuno che lui mi scriveva.
So it was a bit of a secret thing happening, and Dad was writing letters but sending them to his mother, and she was passing him on to Mum.
Yeah, because the family non sapeva, doesn't know.
So it was a secret to your family. Your family knew nothing. Did your sisters know anything?
No. Sapeva Andese che mi voleva, però non sapeva che lui mi scriveva a me.
Did your sisters know? Your sisters, did they know? Or you didn't tell them?
No.
Did you tell any friends?
No one.
No one at all?
No. Sa che li sapeva?
Who?
La nonna di Maris.
Lisetta?
No, quella là che si fa ieri sera.
Oh, is it Chetta? No. Silvana. Her grandmother.
La nonna, la nonna di Silvana.
I can't remember her name.
I can't remember, non le sei viste tu?
No, but I remember we've actually got her, so the Fretzer side?
Fretzer side, yeah.
We've got her cemetery, a photo of a cemetery.
No, the Gasperi side, not the Fretzer.
Gasperi side?
Beh, dopo perché quando si sposa piglia il nome dello... No, all'Italia
they don't do
no.
that, they keep their surname.
Yeah. Gasperi. Io manco ci sono fatti caso a lui. Allora questo che ci scrive il nome.
I'll have to have a look at the name. So only one person knew that you were writing to Dad. Did she know that you were going to come to Australia?
Oh.
This woman?
Oh.
She knew you were going to come to Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she didn't tell anyone?
No.
Okay. So these 3 years that you were writing to each other, or 2 years, whatever it was,
yeah.
Did you ever send any presents or anything like that to each other? Yeah? What did you send?
Really, I didn't have money. Who give it? I can't ask my father for the money because he said, what do you have to do with the money?
Yeah, a bit suspicious.
I don't know if you have a few lira myself. I don't remember that. And one letter she saw script. So it, look, we can't stay like that. I didn't have money to send your letter, and sendimi qualche lira, qualche soldo dall'Australia.
So Mum asked Dad to send some money to her so that she could write to him, because she couldn't ask for money for the stamp or anything, because otherwise they'd be suspicious.
Yeah.
And what
You
did
know
Dad
what
say?
he said? He said, no, I can't, he's not ready to give money to you.
So Dad was a stinge back then as
No,
well.
I don't know, ma io mica volevo i soldi sua.
Yeah, it
You
was
know,
just
per
to write to
scrivere
him.
la lettera, that's all, non potevi cercare nessuno.
So how did you send your letters then if you didn't have the money?
Oh, maybe c'aveva, oh, no, I don't remember if his mother gave something to me per scrivere
His
back.
mother.
His mother.
So she liked you then.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh,
So she liked you from a long time ago?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
So she wanted you to get married to Dad then. Do you know why?
Boh, I don't know, maybe
Okay.
ci piaceva a me, che ne sai?
She must have liked you. All right. So when did Dad notice you? Do you remember? When did Dad realise that he wanted to marry you?
Oh, then allora ha scritto ai genitori suoi e mio padre che voleva fare l'engagement.
Oh, so Dad wrote to all the parents to
Yes,
ask
yeah. Voleva...
to have an engagement.
Yeah. E le siamo fatta così, you know.
How did you do an engagement if he was in Australia and
No.
you're in Italy?
Mi ha dato l'anello.
So is this before he left or after he
No,
left?
no, 1 year so start before I come in Australia. Papà steve 3 anni qua già, quando gli sono venuto all'Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Allora, prima che sono venuto, sono stata 1 anno fidanzata.
Oh, so he engaged you
Yeah.
1 year before you came to
Before I come
Australia.
in, yeah.
But how did you get the ring? How did you get the ring?
La famiglia di lui.
Oh, so the family just bought you a
La famiglia
ring.
di lui, ma.
And where's your engagement ring now?
S'ha perduto.
Which one is it?
60, nelle televisioni.
Which one is it though?
What do you mean?
Was it gold with the brown stone?
Yes.
The gold one with the
Gold.
brown stone.
Yes. La Pasqua, ci ha capitato una Pasqua, ma ha buttato l'uovo di Pasqua e dentro ci stava l'orecchina che Tonino non ci piaceva, ti ricordi? Le so venuti.
So there was an Easter.
Era nice, era belle orecchine.
There was an Easter,
Eh.
and you got given earrings in your Easter basket.
Dentro l'uovo, là l'Italia.
In the egg
Yes, dentro
In the Easter
eggs.
was a pair of earrings for you.
Yes.
And the ring.
Surprise. Quella ci trovava la surprise.
But was that from Dad or from the family?
No, from the family.
Okay.
Daddy stava qua.
What did the ring that Dad gave you, what did it look like?
Dad doesn't give me nothing.
Yeah, but you said the family bought you a ring.
Yeah, the family.
What did the ring look like?
E lo bracciale, ma dopo si è rotto e le so mandate, non mi ricordo. O quando sono gli di li so cagnate.
Oh, yeah, so you
Yeah,
don't have any of
Lo
those.
bracciale, lo serracollo c'aveva. Manca mi ricordo, era rotto, anyway.
So you had earrings, I gave you a necklace, I gave you a bracelet,
La collana.
and they bought you the ring on Dad's behalf a year before
Yes.
you left for
Yeah.
before you left for Australia.
Yes.
So that was very traditional to give a lot of gold
Yeah.
at the engagement.
Ma dopo, papà ci ha mandato tutti i soldi, loro che mi ha fatto nell'ora, lui ci ha mandato i soldi alla mamma e al padre.
Oh, so he paid for it all.
L'ha pagata lui, l'ha pagata.
Ok.
Loro l'ha comprata, l'ha pagata, però gli ha pagato i soldi.
Okay.
Attenzione a lui.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you remember when, because you told me a story about Dad buying cheese, and that's when he noticed you.
Oh, we make, if you find the cheese,
So he used to make ricotta.
each morning, and then we make ricotta. La ricotta ce la mangiavamo noi.
Yeah, but you used to make like the hard cheese.
Cheese, like that.
Mm.
And then loro he loves those cheese, you know, e se li veniva a comprare.
So they'd buy the cheese from your family.
Yeah. Allora, you know, era la bilancia.
The balance, yeah.
E vi stava a pensare, stavano tutte e due le altre sorelle, you know. E tante, e no, e tante, e faceva, non sapeva quello che doveva fare.
Was Dad the only person then?
No, stava Carmela e Giuvina, pesante.
But Dad was the only person from his family?
Dad, yeah.
Dad came to get the cheese?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
he was on his
yes,
own.
lui aveva,
He came to buy the cheese. Your two sisters were weighing it out on the balance, trying to work out what was what, but none of them were particularly clever. So what happened?
And then he said, oh, give me la bilancia a me, le sono pesate e gli sono dato il formaggio.
So Mum,
E dopo mi ha detto, dice, da quel giorno mi sono innamorato di te.
so that day, Mum got frustrated seeing her sisters not being able to work it out on the balance. So she like pushed them out the way and said, let me take care of it. Weighed it out and everything, gave it to Dad. And then Dad said that was the day that he noticed her and fell in love with her over a block of cheese. So how old were you then?
Beh,
Very young?
oh, 17.
I say
No,
teenager.
17, 18 anni, seppure.
About 17.
Perché quando lui è partito, aveva 21 anni.
Oh, so you were 21 when he left? Okay.
Yeah, aveva 21 anni.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And did he ever send you did you send anything to Dad at all in the mail when he was in Australia? No? So just letters?
Yeah.
Okay. So they bought you the gold, but you never bought anything for him?
Per papà?
Yeah.
L'ho portato la fede.
Or you brought the wedding ring?
E l'anello gli sto portato. Noi siamo fatti quello.
Just the wedding ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loro mi hanno fatto a me e tu all'Italia è così. E tu le devi fare allo sposo. You know,
So they bought your wedding ring and you had to buy his wedding ring? Okay.
Yeah.
And you brought that
And
to
then
Australia.
when he was here, e mi ha mandato a cercare la collana, la collanina. Voleva la collana, e si dice, ma come te le mangi sta collana? E quando si è sposato Giovina, mia sorella, lo sposo, quando veniva la Pasqua, e ci ha portato la collanina a una a me e una alla sorella, faceva il canestro grosso e là portava tutti i regali alla mamma, al padre, alle sorelle, ai fratelli, a tutti quanti. E a me e Carmela ci ha dato la collanina e quelli tenevi, e quelli sono mandati.
Oh, okay. So Dad...
La collanina che tenevi.
So Dad...
Ma a come sono andati? Là che si remocchi. Dentro la lettera. Sono fatta la lettera e la collanina li sono cucite torno alla busta. Là, sono state proprio... E dopo io ce li sono detto, guarda, io te li posso mandare, ma te li mando dentro la lettera, ma se li prende, se no tu non c'hai niente, io non tengo niente. Adesso io mi sono cacciata con le mie, le sono mandata a lui.
So was it just a necklace and nothing else? Just.
Ci stava no crocifisso,
Oh,
piccolo.
there was a crucifix. So Mum, when her sister got married, again the family marrying in, bring the family gifts. So to Mum and her sister, they were given a necklace each with a small crucifix. And Mum's saying that Dad had requested that she send him a necklace. But of course Mum had no money or anything and couldn't ask for it. So she just sent him her own necklace that she was given by the brother-in-law to you, and sent that to Dad in the letter. So she actually sewed it around like the paper sheet that she wrote the letter on, sewed it around the edges, and then sent it in the mail.
Lucky che l'ha presa.
So he got it, and what happened to this necklace? Because I've never seen it.
I don't know. Quelle forse l'ha perdute dopo,
You reckon he
ma
lost
che mi
it?
ricordo se le teneva.
Because I don't remember seeing anything.
No, no.
It must have been a fine chain.
Era nice, nere pesante, you know?
Yeah.
Perché
But it got here. He got it.
he got it.
Did
yes.
he like it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. A me non me lo poteva mandare lo soldi per scrivere a lui. Ma essa ha chiesto che voleva la collana.
So he probably wanted some commitment from you. Okay. So he fell in love with you over a piece of cheese. He didn't want to send you any money, but you had to send him a necklace. Okay.
E dice che ne era ora da darvi i soldi.
Yeah. So the other two men, they were interested in you. How did they tell you they were interested in you? Just your brothers knew. The other two men.
Yes, them knows. Lui, ma lui, sapeva che mi volevi sto nonno di Antonio.
Yeah. Antonio Valentina.
Ma i fratelli sapevano, yes.
Your
Che lui mi voleva a me. Se no non potevi dire che teneva le corna.
So Dad knew that you had other people interested in you.
Un altro era un falegname.
So there was a carpenter.
Yeah, carpenter.
What was his name?
Gino.
And his surname? You don't know?
Lo so noi, ma non mi ricordo. Ma mi sembra pure Scaringi, ma non mi ricordo. Ho il cognome. And pure lui era il primo che corteggiava me.
So he courted you.
Eh?
He courted you. He actually.
Yeah, him.
Were you very young then?
Yes, era l'età quasi mia.
Yeah, but how old?
Lui gli aveva a Creccia, faceva falegname.
Yeah, he was a carpenter. But how old was he? How old were you both when he was courting you?
16 anni.
Oh, so younger then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did your father know about that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, what happened then? You weren't interested?
E la mamma, all'Italia, ne imbuffa quelli che ti piace a te. Sta pure il genitore. Il genitore, la mamma spiega, il padre dove metteva si stava. La mamma era una sufista.
So the mother organised for the...
No. Sapeva che il figlio voleva a me.
Okay.
Allora ci ha detto al figlio che io ero una contadina e lui stava imparando a falegname. E allora no good.
Oh, so the first person that Mum was courting at about the age of 16, dating, but it's not actually dating, they knew that they wanted to be together. They didn't actually go out or anything like that
No,
back in
no.
that day.
Lei è come qua.
He was a carpenter, and because Mum was a contadina, which is a farmer, she wasn't good enough. So the mother said, "Nah, this one's not for you," because he was a carpenter.
Yeah,
It's like a big deal.
Lui erano figli soli pure.
So would you have married him?
Eh?
Would you have married him then?
Yes, I married him.
You would have.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would. Lui adesso c'ha un figlio solo, lo stesso, è dottore.
His son is a doctor. Okay.
Che lavora a Crecce.
Yeah, okay.
C'ha lui, questo a Crecce, dice che è uno bravo pure del cuore.
Okay, he's a heart doctor. Okay. I think I've heard of him through someone else. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and that was Gino.
Eh?
He wasn't related to Dad, was he?
No, no.